Apparently, I'm a poet. See, I don't know how to take that, but I guess it means I use metaphors and similes to talk about simple stuff, and people finger snap and and ha because it sounds cool. I guess it also means that I write about girls mostly. They love that. I'll tell them how their body was a temple and how it must have hurt when they fell from heaven, and how I'd never seen such a perfect smile rest between two dimples. But I guess being a poet also means that I'll stand on these weak knees on stages and tell people what I thought it meant to be a man, or the things that I would do for my future wife. But see, then I met you. Goddess in a 5-foot-something frame, I could not write about you. There were no metaphors worthy of this glimpse of heaven God had showed me. My rhythm was off. I often tripped on syllables and fell face first into my poor syntax and puddle of awkwardness. I couldn't put you into words. You see, you were a writer. Not like those caramel macchiato sippers in Starbucks writing stories on their MacBook Pros, or those who stayed up to some odd hour of the morning writing in a journal, sipping some bougie organic tea. No, he wrote at whatever time of day or whatever medium, be it notebook or electronic device, with the hearts of those who were blessed to cross your path. You scratched sonnets into lives that would make Shakespeare move in his grave, because somewhere, somehow, you had given me the inspiration to write again. No, my penmanship wasn't the best, and my grammar was far from perfect. I always left my sentences unfinished, and I mixed up my tenses. I lived in fear that I'd never be a book to be picked up even by an avid reader on Ritalin, but you stayed. You stayed and you found me a story worth reading. Even with all my edits and literary slips, you lent an ear to this unfinished body of work. You saw a poem in me. It gave me the inspiration to write again, the inspiration to write about things that will blow minds, like social change and racism and how society makes us puppets and insecurities and how hurt people. I swear, sometimes I sounded like those stupid memes people put Drake or Justin Bieber's face on it, like they cared about our failed teenage relationships. You made me want to write about how my day went and be poetic with it too. Like how my morning coffee was as black as tar, or as black as the sky at night, and the sugar crystals in it was the stars, or something deep like that. You gave me the inspiration to write poems that a husband would want to give his wife when she loses her smile. Poems that sons would want to give their single mothers when parenthood was an avalanche and his words were the only escape route. Poems that lovers would want to scratch into trees trying to make their love immortal. Poems. You made me want to write long poems, short poems, complex, mind-boggling poems, simple roses are red, violets are blue, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? You made me want to write verses that would move multitudes of authors like an Obama speech when writer's block proved immovable, and make them say yes, say yes, say yes I can, say yes we can. You made this boy of a man with tails locked in this seemingly ironclad of a heart want to write again, want to love again. Thank you.